A win for the JackJumpers tonight will see them go ahead of Sydney and be sitting in 5th position on the Hungry Jacks NBL ladder. Falls to Xavier Cooks, who's 5th in the competition in that statistic. Martin tees up for 3. How's that for a start from the kick? The Jet unsuccessful. There's Matt Kenyon. Had it for a little while, then lost it. Cooks bringing the ball up the floor, takes it straight at Magnay.
That's so tough. He gets the rebound on one end and can take off, put the ball on the floor. Got the switch he wants.
Magnay tracks the double team, foul, scores. 1 to...
So often we'd see him settle for that long contested 2 over the switch. Look at that. He had the patience to throw it into Will Magnay. Good things happen.
In fact, most teams have struggled to find an answer guarding Jarrell Martin this season. Adams, tough 2 from the mid-range.
Well, it is a tough 2. Get a ball reversal. That's what the JackJumpers as a whole have done well. Got those sets, trying to open some things up as Vasiljevic takes the rare 2-pointer for him. He's of his 20.
Opening quarter at MyState Bank Arena. Second game of round 10. Adams with a hand in the face.
There we go. Look, you make that first little mid-range. Why not take another?
17 points, 5 rebounds at 8 first quarter points. Jack McVeigh, and look like the Energizer Bunny of old. That's what we come to expect from him. He hasn't shot the ball well this year. You can't leave that man open because he is stroking it. Oh, maybe back in college days. not in the NBL.
Here's Adams. Stole it away from McVeigh.
Doing it all.
Scott Roth's seen enough. Gets the ball back for Tasmania. McVeigh has the size advantage over the top of Vasiljevic and scores.
Off a turnover, a missed shot, and push it. The best defense for the JackJumpers we've seen when they're successful, what a move from Xavier Cooks, is when they can put the ball in.
Nicole McIntosh, only 8.5 minutes in that one. Adams has 7 points. Thought about pulling out. What a dime for Vodanovic. Here's Jalen Adams, Pete.
I mean, it's that.
In there, you make one pass into the big or just straight to the big, and it's easy buckets here, Jack.
Krislovic stepping out for 3. Drains it. Glover just did enough to make life difficult.
Condensed been off in the last couple of games compared to what he started the season because they haven't run anything for him as Jalen Adams just puts the moves on the entire Tasmania team. He was on fire, shooting 46% from 3 to start the season, and every time he comes into the game, they were running sets for him to get an open 3 ball. He's had to hunt his own shot.
Don't see that from Clint Steindl all that often. Glover feet set. There's Cooks, offensive rebound. He's a monster on the O-ball. And nestled in at home in Tasmania. Adams got the mismatch that he was after, cut through the JackJumpers D and scores.
To the States, and just small steps right now. He's only 23.
McVeigh fires away.
Into the corner right in front of the Kings bench where Jarrell Martin was.
Martin, offensive rebound, might have got away with a push and puts it back in.
When they don't bring the energy on the defensive end, it can be bad for the JackJumpers. Josh Adams, that is a tough finish. And Jarrell Martin saying, got a bit of an elbow to the face.
At NBL Facts on Twitter. He gives us more detailed stuff than that. Nice take, Glover.
His last 3, averaging 8 assists a game over his last 3. Hasn't got one yet tonight. Hasn't scored. He's got donuts across the board.
This is looking good for Tasmania, though. Shot clock down to 4. Adams.
Tough.
Sparkle a bullet. Now Martin. Down low to Xavier Cooks. Backs in on McVeigh. That'll be 2 and a flop one.
There's a mouse in the house. Jack McVeigh. That's the kind of way you're taught. If you feel the contact to the chest once, wear it, and then go. If it goes again, then try and take it. But flop warning. Xavier Cooks strolls in for 2. Clint Steindl knocks one down from deep.
I think they have, but they haven't had an answer for him, Jack.
Also 3rd in the competition for assists per game. Magnay.
There it is.
For 3, he can shoot that ball, as you said, Hulls. McVeigh had the hard show from Cooks. Nice find underneath for Kenyon. Late in the clock, Majet. Now he's on the board.
Great decision making, Matt Kenyon.
Never forget that one, as long as he lives. He does love his hoops, though, Peter Siddle. Majet. Off balance three, that'll do.
Shots he likes to take off the dribble, or even those threes off the dribble.
Magnay again.
It's a good play from Cooks to Martin, and Josh Majette trying to keep hot. He's hot.
There it is.
It starts with Will Magnay. He's having some fun out there. 4 blocks. Great timing.
And the Jack Jumpers are marching to halftime. Vasiljevic couldn't get his 3-ball away.
Oh, nice little hook.
Cooks.
I didn't know he had that in his bag. Yeah.
A la Reese Carter.
Second halves are a problem for the Jack Jumpers. There's no two ways about it. 10th in the competition for third and fourth quarters. They keep doing that. They can blow the stats.
And again, it's Jack McVeigh stepping up and doing what he does best. 3 of 6. As Jerome Martin tries to answer back and does. So that's the way he started the ball game.
Crosses over on Magnay, then cuts through.
Oh, I tell you what, I'm wondering where his hand, because it didn't even look like he created enough space to shoot the 3-ball. I know he's 1 of 6, but good take there from Jack McVeigh.
Kyle McIntosh out there. Telegraph the pass. Easy 2 for Adams.
Well, he liked that, Jalen Adams, because he keeps that.
And we've seen with the Jack Jumpers that if it turns into a low-scoring grind, that's the sort of basketball that they like down the stretch.
Well, that's it. They want to slow these guys down.
Sydney will host the Breakers on Sunday. Kudos Bank Arena. Glover dribbled himself into a cul-de-sac at the other end. McDaniel lays it up. McIntosh stole it away.
But the inside players for the All-NBL team is going to be a fascinating race. Good take from Adams.
Off the map in the last quarter. They'll be aware of that. McIntosh trying to be aggressive. Won the ball back for his team, for Adams. Yes!
Man, as we highlighted, shooting 48% over the last 3 games from 3. Josh Adams gets to his sweet spot there.
You've got to avoid, because they're going to keep grinding this one out.
And again, they forced Tassie late in the clock to get something up. Nice finish, Steindl. Tough finish. Fresh 14 to work with for the Jack Jumpers. McVeigh, head down, has been shooting really well from outside. That's a good move inside.
He has.
And that's enough for Chase Buford to call a timeout.
It's a tough move. That's what he wants to get to. A little shake. 1 of 9. Just 11% from 3. Uh-oh.
4 of those games have been 20 or more. Cooks trying to get busy on Magnay.
Look at that.
Shovels it up with the left-handed score.
If it means you're going to stop a fast break or you're going to stop a drive to the basket. Oh, boy, that hurts.
It does. And 3 fouls there for Jalen Adams.
Majette into the corner. Unsuccessful again. This time, Jerome Martin comes up with the loose ball. Sydney needs to make something happen. And 1.
There it goes. That's enough time. That's enough time, Jack.
Jumpers almost gave it up. Adams for Magnay. Gets up for the flush. Crowd at My State Bank Arena. They are loving this right now.
They are. They're feeding off the energy of the crowd, as you can see. Oh, nice little finish there.
Again, Tassie late in the clock. Adams out for Majette. Can't put the finishing touch on that one.
Sydney need to go now. 1 minute left. Yeah, hey. Right on cue. DJ gets up a 3.
Take care of the result.
Chase Buford's yelling a foul. They wanted to foul Matt Kenyon. Yeah, Josh Adams, you're not going to try and foul him. He's a good free throw shooter. Oh, my. They have to go watch from a screen for a little bit unless they make the travel, which would always be great. The Jack Jumpers love to see them, but a team effort. The Jet's done his thing, 18 points. McVeigh's had 16. Adams 16. Magnay was excellent. Everybody else just chipped in here or there on the defense.
That takes them to 4 and 3 at home for the season as well. So for a new team coming in.
You want to win in front of your home crowd, keep them interested, keep them entertained, keep them coming back to support you guys. So it's big for them.
3 wins in a row. A big moment in the young life of the Tasmania JackJumpers.